Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the 84th annual Greene County Christmas Day Parade. I'm Logan Episcopo, and I'm joined by Meg Berry. We're going to be taking you throughout today's parade. And Meg, just to start off the holiday season, what are some of your family traditions that you do during this time?
So just some of them, my favorite ones, and specifically, every Christmas we cut down a fresh Christmas tree and not with the chainsaw, with an old saw where you have to get on your hands and knees and work for it. So I really like that tradition. And the other one is on Christmas Eve, we do a dinner called Valia dinner. It is a Ukrainian tradition, and my family is Ukrainian and Greek. So we celebrate this on Christmas Eve. It's also known as the 7 meatless dishes. So no meat involved, a lot of fish and a lot of carbs, and it's a very unhealthy meal, but it's so worth it when you only get to enjoy it once a year.
We have plenty of people coming through here for the Christmas Day Parade, and we'll take you all through it along with Ethan Swazarski. He'll have some interviews with you, with the people joining us watching the parade.
Every once in a while, if you get a band.
Welcome back into the Christmas Day Parade. We've already had a ton of people pass us by here. We're at the front of the parade, so everybody's kind of just moving in quickly past us, but we're still going to show those people some love that we're not showing on camera, and then we'll get you right back caught up. So Meg, go ahead and start us off with the first people that drove by.
So the first group of people that drove by was the Pennsylvania State Police car, and that was the Troop B from Waynesburg, led by their Sergeant Antonio Matone. And then shortly after, more borough police cars, and then the sheriff's car as well. But Logan, the most important people who are actually presenting the colors right now as we speak.
Yeah, the most important people, the Color Guard, which is the 140th Pennsylvania Volunteers, reenactors. One of our professors at Waynesburg University, Doug Wilson, is a part of that. He'll be presenting the colors, as well as for those down at the courthouse that are actually here today, that's the voice that they will hear. They are joined as well by the Jefferson Morgan Junior ROTC cadets. Those students actually make a 30-minute plus drive to have their participation in the JROTC program at Albert Gallatin High School. So those are the important people that are getting ready to present the colors and do the national anthem. Once that's all done, we'll get you guys caught right back up with the rest of our Christmas Day parade.
Hi guys, I'm joined here with Prompt Quality Painting. As you can see here, there's free hot chocolate, reindeer food. Side, we're currently between Cut to the Chase and Fruition Bowls and Brews as well. Highly recommend if you got the family, come on down, make some free ornaments, free reindeer food, free photos as well. Sending it back over to Logan and Meg.
And currently passing right now is the Greene County Coroner, Gene Rush, a retired federal funeral director and owner of Rush Funeral Home in Rogersville. Today, Gene is riding beside him as a U.S. Air Force Vietnam veteran, and they both want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas.
And in case you guys couldn't hear the bagpipes and drums behind us, walking by now is the James D. Randolph Kiltie Band. This band formed in the spring of 2013. The James D. Randolph Kiltie Band is named in honor of the late James Fuzzy Randolph. The band strived to keep Scottish pipe and drum music alive at Waynesburg University and as well in this community. The band is under the direction of Pipe Major Jeremy Olisar and consists of students, faculty, alumni, and the community members here in Waynesburg, and they're just looking to add to their ranks. And Meg was just oh so generous to give me the Washington Wild Things. I spent my internship this past summer with the Wild Things, and it's the area's Frontier League team. It's the closest thing next to the Pittsburgh Pirates when it comes to baseball. And this park, just 30 minutes away, located obviously in Washington, Pennsylvania. They have affordable family fun, and this next year, 2024 summer, will be their 24th season as a Frontier League team. They're being driven right now by the general manager, Tony, joined by, of course, the Washington Wild Thing himself, and as well, one of the leaders of their activities at the park, Steph Keller.
And right behind the Washington Wild Thing, as he puts on a show here for the fans, is Girl Scout Troop 80012. The troop is led by their leader, Lainey Duncan, and each girl today exemplifies the spirit of showing other Girl Scouts and teaches other girls to be a contributor of the community. And their goal is to soon grow up and become a strong woman of the community here to make Waynesburg a better place. And as I say that, I turn around and the Grinch is immediately behind me. A little scared there. I wasn't sure who was tapping on my shoulder, but hey, the Grinch turns out to not be such a bad guy.
Is this the Grinch that heart is big now, or are you the Grinch before? Oh, okay, we've got the Grinch that's heart grew 3 sizes.
So see,
we're safe today.
He's safe today. We're all safe as we enjoy this beautiful parade as it continues on in front of us. But thank you for making a guest appearance, Mr. Grinch.
And after the Girl Scout troop that just came by, we had Michael's Auto Sales pass by. The long-standing business has been around for 29 years now. The auto store is family-owned and operated, serving those in the Tri-County area for that almost 3 decades. And as they like to say, once you're part of the Michael's Auto family, they've got your back.
And right now, you'll see the lion walking past. This is the Waynesburg Lions Club. And riding today is King Lion Bill Coast and his wife, Carol. And they're riding in a 1931 Ford Model A. And the Lions Club is a nonprofit organization serving the community with the motto, "We Serve," giving back to the Waynesburg community and sponsoring multiple different events in the Waynesburg County.
And following that, we have Little Miss Firecracker. The 2023 Lions Club Little Miss Firecracker is Bristol White. Bristol is 8 years old and in the 2nd grade. She loves to dance at her school, Motion Dance. And when she's older, she hopes to one day become a veterinarian.
And next in line is the Rotary Club of Waynesburg. Rotary is a global nonprofit organization most well known for their long fight to eradicate the polio virus global-wide. Their motto, service above self. So today they're just asking everybody to be involved, and the Grinch is now with us again. What were you pointing at my script, sir? Anything you want to see in particular?
Just seeing who's all joining us today.
Well, we're happy that you're here joining us today. It is great to see that you're here with your heart 3 times the size. It's very nice to see that here today. So thank you for being here with us, Mr. Grinch. Happy to be here? Good. I'm happy that you are here.
Everybody's happy to be here, even the Grinch.
Even the
Grinch.
Grinch.
Took some time, came to Waynesburg. As driving by, we had Carmichael's Miss Merry Christmas. Alexa Morey, the 17-year-old daughter of Anthony and Lois Morey. She's a senior in high school and plans to attend medical and imaging school for radiology and sonograms, hoping to attain a Bachelor of Science degree.
And coming up now, performing for you all, is the Moschetta Performing Arts Center under the director of Barbara Moschetta and Jacqueline Warren. The Moschetta is celebrating 65 years of spreading the love of dance and offering all different styles of dance at their Waynesburg, Frederickstown, and Washington locations as they put on a great performance for you all to see now.
Now, you know, Meg, I was never really a dancer, but I know you have a little bit of background in dance. You used to be a little ballerina back in the day.
Yes, I was a little bit of a ballerina. My mom made me try it for 1 year because she grew up doing it, and it didn't last very long. I only did it for about a year and shortly protested after that, but yes. And up next here is Joe R. Pyle Auctions and Realty. Today they present their rocket car, and inside is their worker, Buddy the Elf. This company has been working since 1979 across the tri-state area, being a full-time auction company where they handle your sales from start to finish. And they want to wish every single one of you a very merry, happy Christmas.
And we had a last-minute cancellation, unfortunately. Mr. Crucible, little 20-month-old boy named Legend Richards, the son of Bailey and Brian, just woke up not feeling well today. So hopefully he's feeling better soon. And maybe next year, if he's able to maintain his Mr. Crucible title, he can come back for the Christmas Day parade.
I hope he feels better soon and can be a part of this parade next year for the 85th annual parade.
As we have coming up next, the West Greene Area Lions Club. They are a 22-member club who serve in the West Greene area, and this club is presented and driven by their president, Jeff Pollender.
And immediately behind them is the EQT Rec Center Star Tumbling and Iconics Cheer. Located in Waynesburg, heading into their 5th year of performing and training. And anyone can register today, but stay tuned because the competitive season starts this June.
I just got a Tootsie Pop. It hit my foot and I looked down and I had a Tootsie Pop. So
That's one thing you have to pay attention to, the flying candy here in this parade.
Well, you got hit earlier.
I did.
Someone
I
threw a
got
Kit
hit
Kat
with
at
a
you.
Kit Kat earlier. Have to pay attention at all times.
As now we have coming by West Greene, Miss Merry Christmas. Elizabeth Bell, the 17-year-old daughter of Penny Bell and her late father, Fred T. Bell, Jr. of Graysville. Elizabeth is a senior at West Greene and plans to attend college and earn a biology degree. Her dream college is Kent State University, and currently in high school, she is a member of West Greene's marching band, concert band, art club, science club, and the video and production club.
And that's the best way to lead that into who's behind her is the West Greene Marching Band putting on a show for you today with their color guard immediately in front of them, just putting on a great show for you all on this parade.
And now probably a good time while the band's coming by for us to give a little bit of a shout out to some of the people that were able to make this happen. We got a lot of people to thank, not only those that are coming by in the parade, but also the ones that helped set everything up. The biggest one, West Penn Power, a First Energy company. They were made, at least aware to us, as the biggest sponsor of today's Greene County Christmas Day Parade. We have plenty more, the Waynesburg Borough, their street crew, as well as their manager, Brian Cumberledge, as well as the Waynesburg Borough and their manager, Athena Bowman, and plenty more in the Waynesburg Borough as Police Force Chief Bill Nichols, who passed a little bit earlier in the parade. Didn't get a chance to get him on camera as we were setting some things up, give you an introduction to things. But as the West Greene County Parade gets ready to pass by, we have, oh my goodness, I just got hit by a stress ball. I'm over here trying to flip. Oh, this one's kind of cool. It's got a polar bear on it. That was the Washington Health System. I don't know if they meant to do that, keep me on my toes or what.
I think they're trying to keep you on your toes and offer you free health services right here as they pass us in the parade.
I'm a little thrown off by that. I wasn't ready to get hit by a ball today.
I have been.
We're not at the Rudy right now.
We are not at the Rudy right now, but nevertheless, it's always nice to have a good stress ball.
It is. You know, finals week is coming up at Waynesburg. Got a lot of assignments thrown at our plates. I might actually be using
Hey,
this in the next
very,
couple days.
very stressful time is what comes up next. If you can hear their engines roaring, we have the Patriots Dream Team Riding Association, a family-friendly motorcycle club that's always looking for new members as they strive to support good causes and especially anything involving our local national veterans here in Waynesburg, Greene County.
Very good sign. Watch it.
And passing right now is WWJD Christian Center, and today's float is titled Simply Jesus. WWJD wants you to remember that this year, Simply Jesus is no more and no less a simple message of love and forgiveness that came down at Christmas, a message that impacted the world forever.
And now coming up next, we have an antique car driving by. It is Mitzi and Ariel Bailey in their 1936 Ford pickup named Sassy. Their simple wish, everybody have a joyous holiday season.
And behind them, catching up to the antique car, is Cub Scout Pack 1168 from Rice's Landing. Today they are led by their Cub Master, Matt Brandsetter. And the pack performs service in the community and is always looking for new members to join.
Now, I'll just answer this question now before you try and throw me on the spot. I was never a Boy Scout.
Oh, you weren't a Boy Scout?
Never wanted to be a Boy Scout, never thought of being a Boy Scout. But I respect those that do Boy Scout.
I do too. I think it's very interesting, the stuff that they learn how to do in Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts. It's very impressive, in all honesty.
I guarantee you half those guys that just walk by can tie a better knot than me, 100%.
Oh, me too, for sure.
As we have coming by next, the Way Community Center. The title of this float for the Way Community Center is A Slam Dunk. Obviously, you see the banner right here now with our chaplain at Waynesburg University, Mr. Sumter, walking by holding the banner, and you'll see the float in just a moment. It has the basketball hoop on the back. It appears that they've got some inflatable basketballs put in the back of their truck. But the mission of the Way Community Center is to invest in Greene County by seeing the value of each person, forming connections through love, providing space for growth, and uplifting through education.
What a great program and great interactive stuff is they have basketballs being launched from the float, so everybody make sure you pay attention and watch out and don't get hit in the head with a basketball today as they are driving past. And up next, directly behind them, is Miss Jacksontown Fair Queen. You will see her on the backside of this black Ram Dodge truck coming up. Marissa Tharp is the 16-year-old daughter of Corey and Natasha Tharp of Windbridge. Marissa is a junior at West Greene and participates in softball, volleyball, basketball, cheerleading, and is a member of FFA. And she is currently the salutatorian of her 2025 graduating class.
That's very impressive, being the salutatorian for her class.
I agree, that is very impressive.
Not only the Jacktown Fair Queen, but you're also the salutatorian.
And you're involved in many things in your school and your community. It's just, that's a great, great thing to have attached to your name on top of all the great things that you do for the Waynesburg community.
And obviously after the Miss Jacktown Fair Queen, we have the Jacktown Fair Princess. Harley Fry, the 9-year-old daughter of Shane and Crystal Fry of Graysville. She attends West Greene Elementary. She's a member of the Rogersville Youth Softball Team and is an EQT Iconics cheerleader. And Harley wants you all to have a very Merry Christmas.
And right behind Harley as she goes past are the Jefferson Township Volunteer Fire Company vehicles. So you see the fire truck rolling on past right now, and behind it is the ambulance for the Jefferson County Volunteer Association. Thank you to all of the volunteer firefighters and EMS people we have out there serving the county each day and saving lives as they do it.
What's going on?
Fitzgibbon.
Oh, that was easy.
And now up next is the another Girl Scout troop coming up here. This is Girl Scout Troop 51688 from Rice's Landing, led by Darla Main. And the girls in this group range from the ages of kindergarten all the way through the 7th grade. Again, just serving the community and showing people how great it is to give back to your community and all that is around it.
And then after the Girl Scout troop that we have here, joined with them was the Crucible Supreme Queen, Sydney Sweeney. They put her out in front of the group. Actually, no, I'm mistaken. They did not put her in front of the group. It's a little bit out of order we had a lot of changes at the end, so I do apologize for any miscommunications that I may have of who is up next. We have the fire departments coming up next. As they slowly roll by, we've got one of their smaller trucks featuring one of their water hoses on the back. And the two fire trucks coming by, the Wayne Township Volunteer Fire Department. They serve both Wayne and Gilmore Townships. Chief Jeff Hilberry is representing them today, as well as 4 of the other firefighters that are joined today being veterans. So thank you to those 4 individuals for their service. The department strives to serve their community the best that they can. The first fire truck you've seen is a 2021 Chevy Brush, and this other one driving by right now is a 2000 International Heavy Rescue Truck.
And soon after the truck, you will see a mini float attached to a white Ram truck coming past, and that is the Oakview Methodist Church. Their float this year is Bible Blessings, and the idea came from Cameron, one of the church members, and she felt that people could learn about God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. The church has raised and donated $9,000 to keep Cameron in her mission alive, to continue to teach the people of Waynesburg about God and His Word. And in the float, you see a beautiful Christmas tree, just really decorative with Bible verses and such to prove the blessings that we have gathered from this beautiful holiday that we are celebrating today.
And on the front of the truck, they had a ribbon on there as well. They had the 3rd place ribbon. So I'm not sure if the green one we saw was 1st or 2nd earlier, but there is in fact a top 3 at the very least. And following that float, we have the Mapletown Miss Merry Christmas. Their float this year has Kaylee Halbert, the 18-year-old daughter of Kevin and Christian Halbert of Dillner. She's been at her high school's cheerleading team on the varsity side for 3 years. Kaylee plans, once she graduates college, to go and become a travel registered nurse.
And immediately behind them is Mapletown Junior and Senior High Marching Band. Under the direction of Diane Lavie and Gianna Biera, Mapletown's band is a young but growing extracurricular band program where these dedicated musicians practice solely after school. They have recently performed in the Kennywood Parade, and they have supported local communities by performing upon request, as they are for you today in this parade.
Now following the junior senior high school marching band in Mapletown, we have the Rain Day Festival and the Special Events Commission float. Rocking their Merry Grinchmas theme is the Wayne Drop and his crew. The Rain Day Festival is held rain or shine on July 29th and has become Waynesburg's claim to fame that was started in the late 1800s. A local farmer remarked to the pharmacist that it always rained on July 29th. This comment inspired the pharmacist to keep an annual record of rainfall on this day, and it has rained 118 years out of the last 150 years on that July 29th day. Representing Rain Day are members of their planning committee, Wayne Drop, the mascot, and Baby Rain Day winners Gatlin Caldwell, Charlotte Cruiser, Charlie Piccola, and Olivia Humble, as well as Miss Raindrop winners Harper Lee Fuller, Aubrey Ferrier, and Isabella Wise.
And after the Rain Day festivities is the Festival Jack McCracken Award winner, Pam Marissa. This award was given to the person in the community that has a civil leader and role model that serves God, their family, their community with the integrity of an open heart. Pam owns and directs the results in the Greene Screen magazine and Perfect Arrangement of Lily Bees. And Waynesburg University's Denny House and Hoffman House as well. And make sure you pay attention as frisbees are flying from that van today.
I thought about calling for one. Throw me one. I got it. Yep, one-handed catch. It wasn't on camera, but I caught it, I promise. The next float we have coming by is the Crucible Supreme Queen, Sydney Sweeney. Let me put this frisbee down real quick before I end up throwing it out somewhere else. So the Crucible Supreme Queen, Sydney Sweeney, is the 9-year-old daughter of Josh and Sarah Sweeney. She's in the 4th grade at Jefferson Elementary, where she's also a cheerleader. She attends dance and musical theater at the Center of the Performing Arts in Carmichael's, as she is joined by another Grinch impersonator. We met the real Grinch. I don't know who that guy is.
And right after Sydney Sweeney is Wild Things analyst. This group is out of Avella, and they're huge fans of the Washington Wild Things baseball. They cover articles, interviews, some of the best baseball players, and honestly, Logan, I think this would be a great club for you to join since you worked for them all summer.
So here's the funny thing, you actually say that. During the season while I was an intern there, I entered one of their giveaways they had. It was for a signed baseball from one of the Wild Things players. I didn't win it, but I was still a part of it. I was still looking forward to it. As after this, we have the Lippincott Alpacas knitting herd. And we were told before this we weren't going to have alpacas with us today, but we do have 2 alpacas present at the Veterans Day Parade. They're out loose on a little bit of a leash today. They're kept safely caged in for our mobile cam operator, Seth Adams. Won't be getting charged that at any point today.
Yeah, won't have to worry about an alpaca getting a little too close to the camera today as they drive past in their beautifully designed float.
Yeah, that theme is Sleep in Heavenly Fleece, based off the song Silent Night, Holy Night. And they wish everyone a comfy and tight-knit Christmas.
And after them is the Waynesburg VFW Post and Auxiliary. It is being escorted today by Dave and Linda Hopkins as they ride through on their tricycle motorcycles that are all decked out with Christmas decorations and festivities for you all. The VFW supports many organizations and programs at local, state, and national levels. And the support is given to youth, families, and of course, veterans. And they wish you all a very Merry Christmas, and they remind you all to please remember to thank and support the veterans that we have this holiday.
Following that, we have quite a bit of our members of the Volunteer Fire Department Company 91 of Center Township. The Volunteer Fire Department Company 91 covers Center Township and Rogersville, as 20 members where Paul Cook serves as chief. they also have an auxiliary, which is active in fundraising for the department. The first vehicle that you see driving by is the 2020 Ford utility truck. Following that is number 42 there on the windshield is the 2004 Ford brush truck. As we get a little bit of a slow down and the trucks coming by, we have number 43, the 2007 International Tanker. At the end of the line for the Center Township Company 91 Volunteer Fire Department is the 1999 HME engine. I just want to say thank you all for your service.
All right, guys, I'm joined here with Kyle, Catherine, and Declan here at our Christmas Day Parade. Guys, want to start off, what has been your favorite part of the parade so far?
I'm a big fire truck guy.
Is there a reason you like the candy, the horns?
Usually the sirens.
Sirens, yeah. How about you?
I love the marching bands, honestly. I think they're doing a great job today.
Did you go to a school around here in Greene County?
I'm not from the area, no, but I was in marching band in high school, so.
Where'd you play in the marching band?
It's Jamestown, New York.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Nice. And then obviously Christmas time, family time's the best. What's your favorite Christmas tradition so far, guys?
Spending time with family at home.
So I always like going out and just driving around, looking at the lights and that kind of thing. This year's a little different. It's his second Christmas, but he was so little the first one. We're just enjoying being able to go to stuff like this and thankful that there's such a good parade in the area to come to.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. Declan, can I get any comment? Great stuff. I'm thinking the exact same thing. All right, hey, guys. Thank you guys very much. We'll send it back over to Logan and Meg.
Coming past now, as you see, is the Jefferson Morgan Marching Band. Jefferson Morgan School District is proud to present the 2023 Marching Band, and they are led by the director, Christina Colbank, and assistant director, Michael Portran.
And I want to give a shout out. While Ethan Spazarski was doing that interview, we had the First Baptist Church drive by in their first place float. They had a full-on tree in there, an operating chimney. I mean, I think the Polar Express one was good. They could have got first place. But I think all these floats are great. I think everybody did a great job.
They're all amazing. They're greatly designed and extremely decorated. As we have the Old American Pride truck coming past right now, the 1981 truck driving on past, and the people in the truck wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a safe and Happy New Year.
And currently driving by is the Rolling Meadows Church of God. Their theme is "'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus." The Rolling Meadows Church of God invites you to take a journey through a bright light display showing how Jesus is the light of the world. Each light display will feature an audio story of the display. This is a free outdoor event for all to enjoy: music, hot chocolate, treats, and Christmas joy. It will be held from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays from December 1st to December 23rd at the Rolling Meadows Church of God on 595 Rolling Meadows Road in Waynesburg.
And sorry there, Logan, I got a little excited as I looked down the road and saw Keesaw Bee Farms Scottish Highland cattle come strolling down the road right now. They are one of the oldest breeds in the world, originating from Scotland as far back from the 6th century. Their categorized traits are hardness, self-sufficiency, and being effective in improving pastures and clearing woodlots. And of course, their trademark horns and long hair. I mean, look at these beautiful animals as they walk down the street. I mean, I just kind of want to walk out and see if I can pet one, but I don't think they will allow me to do that today.
And they got little bows on the ears and a couple on the tails. They got some little Santa hats on.
Very festive today in spirit of Christmas being right around the corner.
And coming up next, we have Morse Machinery, located in Rough Creek, Pennsylvania. They're driving a Gravely JSV side-by-side, supporting their popular winter-size accessories, including removable doors, windshield, back glass, and heater. The days of plowing the driveway or checking on livestock while exposed to the elements, they're done. They're over. Morse Machinery also offers tractors from 22 horsepower to 150 horsepower, and they're currently celebrating their 25th year in business.
And coming up now is Greene County Fair Queen Program. A Princess Winter Wonderland is their theme, and in the float today is Mini Greene County Fair Princess Markley Maybell, Little Greene County Fair Princess Peyton Duncan, Junior Greene County Fair Princess Cameron Waddell, and Greene County Fair Princess Rachel Koradich. And driving that float was Chris Waddell of Hoodbrook for them today.
And coming up next, following the Greene County Fair Princesses, we have the Greene County Fair Queen. Addison, the daughter of Jeremy and Marty Kern of Waynesburg, is a senior at Jefferson Morgan High School. In January, Addison will travel to Hershey, where she will compete for the title of the 2024 Pennsylvania State Farm Queen against 61 other young ladies. Addison has been very busy representing the Greene County Fair all over southwestern PA since being crowned this past July. Her car is sponsored by Ron Lewis Chrysler, Dodge Jeep, and Ram of Waynesburg. Next float we have is Carmichael Senior Activity Center. Their theme, Charlie Brown Christmas at the Carmichael Senior Activity Center. We got Charlie Brown, we've got Snoopy, we've got our old friend up there on top of the Christmas tree on one of the light bulbs. And they provide activities to engage our community with Friday night dances from 7 to 10 p.m. with admissions being $10. They also support the Save Our Park program, and they wish everyone a bright and Merry Christmas as well as a prosperous New Year.
And coming up next is the Rice Landing Volunteer Fire Department. Driving just past now was their fire department's ambulance, and coming down right now is the fire truck for Rice Landing. And they're under the direction of Chief Bill Kovacic with 40 volunteer members just volunteering their time to do great things for the Rice Landing community.
And following the ambulance and the fire truck, we have a couple classic cars driving by, including this first one being a 1959 Ford police car driven by Will Bundner. It's a factory police car package with an Interceptor motor from South Carolina. It's been fully restored by Will over the last 20 years. And what was originally going to be a 1974 Oldsmobile Regency is now a 1991 Mercury Grand Marquis with 40,000 original miles that has been in this family since 1992.
And coming up next is R&V Towing and Titles. Their float this year is Santa's Workshop. R&V Towing and Titles is located in Jefferson and has been providing towing service to the local area since 2020. Their float captures the Christmas spirit with some of Santa's elves working hard to bring Christmas joy to all around. And they would like to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas.
And following the R&V Towing and Titles LLC, one of our changes we had, a veteran unit from the American Legion, represented on the motorcycle driving.
Everybody, right now I'm joined by faculty advisor Jaden Hawk for our WCTV program. Jaden, what has been your favorite part of the parade so far today?
It's hard to nail down one, Ethan, because the cars are always a lot of fun. The kids in the float smiling, throwing candy. But I gotta mention the alpacas. They were here for the Veterans Parade. They were here last year. It's always fun to see what the owners do with them, dressing them up.
Did you ever pet an alpaca, meet an alpaca?
I have not gotten the opportunity to, no, unfortunately.
One of these days we'll have to set you free and go talk to the alpaca. As a technical director for us today as well, what's kind of a day looking like for you in that aspect?
It's been a tough day, I can't lie. We had to change locations this year. We've had a couple of little snafus along the way, some hiccups. But we're rolling, we're on today, we're live, we're having a good time. So you know what, I can't ask for more than that.
Speaking of asking, what are you asking for Christmas this year?
I'm asking for safe travels as I fly north back up to see my family over Christmas.
Oh, very nice. All right. Thank you very much, Jaden Hawk. Guys, back over to you.
And just past us, there was the domestic violence of Southern Western Pennsylvania group. They offer help to anybody in need of DVSSP services in Fayette and Greene County. And the 4-H club also went past with them carrying the cutest little doggy in the whole wide world. But if you can hear the music now, coming up now is the Brownsville Golden Falcon Marching Band, making its debut performance in the Waynesburg Christmas Parade this year. They consist of 45 students from grades 6 through 12, and their most recent performances included the Perryopolis, Washington, Uniontown, California, Pennsylvania, and Hershey Park parades. They present to you their rendition of Jingle Bell Rock.
The next unit passing by us is the Cornerstone Care's Mobile Vision and Dental. Cornerstone Care is a nonprofit network of federally qualified health centers serving communities throughout southwestern Pennsylvania and West Virginia. Their mission is to improve the health of their patients and all the residents of the communities that they serve. And following right behind is Jacobs Petroleum. Stuck Enterprises' roots stem back to 1950s when Brian Jacobs founded the Jacobs Petroleum. The business was purchased in 1976 by Richard and Ellen Stuck after a 14-year career that they had with Exxon. Their son Steve has been in the company for over 25 years and now takes responsibility as the president. He is driving the newest addition to the fleet is Tim Bird and the grandsons of him, Lucas and Elijah.
And it's kind of hard to see, but very decorated float, tinsel and Christmas lights everywhere, even some ornaments scattered around the vehicle there, and the beautiful St. Nick's overnight delivery truck on the top.
They
and
got some wrapping paper
they
on
do.
there too.
They have festive wrapping paper across the truck, and it honestly, it looks great. I love how festive it all is. And coming up next is a long line of fire trucks from Waynesburg Franklin Township Volunteer Fire Company that was formed in 1926 and currently has 42 active members. They serve Waynesburg Borough, Franklin, Washington, and Whitley Townships, as all of those fire trucks will head their way down the main strip here of the parade.
All right, guys, I'm here joined with Tim and Elaine. And guys, what has been your favorite part of the parade so far today?
I like the bands. Yes.
Did you go to school anywhere near here?
I went to Central Greene. Yeah.
Oh, very nice. How about you, Tim?
I went to Waynesburg High School.
Waynesburg High School as well. And how long have you guys been coming to the parades?
Well, our daughter Rachel will be 37 tomorrow, and I've been coming since she was about 4 years old.
Very nice. And you guys, so as you have an all-time favorite memory so far at the parades?
Her favorite is always Santa Claus, so that's always a big part.
Very justified. Love seeing Santa Claus when he rolls on by. So you guys have any fun birthday plans tomorrow along with crazy Christmas plans?
Yeah, she wants to go to Red Lobster.
Amen. Hey, I hear the biscuits are excellent. Tim, Elaine, thank you guys so very much for sticking with me.
Good job, Ken.
As the fire trucks continue to roll down, Logan, you asked me earlier what some of my favorite family traditions were for the holidays. So what are yours?
Yeah, while we have the final 2 trucks coming by, I think my biggest family tradition that I had growing up was my dad's side of the family. We'd get together and we'd have a big Christmas Eve. It was kind of like an all-day event. You get there around 11 o'clock in the morning, and then we'd have some, obviously, appetizers. Got to have some appetizers before the main dish.
Oh, of course.
And we'd always have the ham, the mashed potatoes, your usual Christmas dinners that you'd see. And then we'd always sit down and we'd throw on a Christmas movie. My favorite, we watch it every single year, is The Elf.
Elf is one of the top tier Christmas movies. I would definitely rate it at least top 3, if not top 2.
And we've got his friend coming up in just a little bit. We'll get to him when we get there. But coming by right now is Waynesburg Central. Miss Merry Christmas is Kaylee Ayers. She's the 17-year-old daughter of Shane and Amy Ayers of Waynesburg. She plans to attend our school right here, Waynesburg University. She dances at In Motion Dance Studio and is a member of the cheer and track teams at Waynesburg Central. She is in many clubs such as National Honor Society, Spanish Club, Alpha Beta, Youth Alive, and Hope Squad.
And coming up behind her is the Waynesburg Central Marching Band. The Waynesburg Central Marching Band has 60 members and includes students from both Waynesburg Central High School and Bell Miller Middle School. The band is under the direction of Doug Mason with assistant directors of Kate Graham, Lindsay Park, and Mandy Fordyce as they are playing Here Comes Santa Claus for you all today.
Trailing behind the marching band is the man, the myth, Santa Claus. He is sitting on top of the 1925 American La France fire engine from the Waynesburg Franklin Township Volunteer Fire Company with distinguished guest, as mentioned, Santa Claus. On behalf of all participants in this year's parade, the Greene County Chamber of Commerce would like to thank everyone for coming to High Street again this year, and we hope you enjoyed the parade. But before we step to the side, Ethan Spazarski, he is now joining myself and Meg Berry. Ethan, you're out there in the crowd. What was it like experiencing everybody that was here watching?
You know what? Everyone was very happy, and I got a lot of the same answers. Everyone's really loving the bands, all the different Greene County bands coming around, playing some music for them. I also learned my knees are not meant to be bent for long, so I'm very much in pain. But running around, a lot of fun. I met some great dogs as well. Shout out to them. I know we didn't get to talk to them, but incredibly cute dogs.
Well, you did a great job today. Everybody here had tremendous floats that they brought to us. Everybody that watched, thank you very much. Have a happy holidays and a happy new year.
Way too much.